Thank you, Mutiat. Thank you, Amaka Evolving Gems says you are a pro. Mary says it's an amazing session with you. Oge says thank you, Queen K. Laura said so amazing. She said yes, I'm enjoying the class. Thank you so very much. Joy says we are learning. Amaka says right on. Okay, thank you so very much. All these are fantastic feedback. Okay, so with that said, now let's get your reactions. Who wants to go first? Who wants to ask questions? I don't know anything about Bitcoin. I don't know anything. Now you know. So is there any part I missed? Do you have any questions? Or you've had some interaction with some cryptocurrencies and you want to learn more, you want to ask specific questions? Now is the time. Yeah, somebody asked a question, said, can blockchain be attacked? Yes, of course, blockchain can be attacked. And that's why decentralization is at the heart of blockchain development. Security is at the heart of blockchain development. They try as much as possible, the blockchain developers, to make sure that as much as people would want to attack it, it is, attack proof. That's not to say that attacks have not been successfully launched at some blockchains, especially from true exchanges, okay? There are different types of exchanges. We have the decentralized exchanges, we have centralized exchanges, and these exchanges are open to different levels of attack. So in our subsequent sessions, we're going to be looking at these things. These are a whole lot. In fact, there's a whole lot to learn, but I want us to take it step by step. So to answer your questions, it can be attacked, but most times the attacks are not usually, successful. Thank you, Angela, for your feedback. She said, well done. This really takes good understanding, and thank you for doing a good job at explaining it. Mary says, if so, why? Yes, of course, people will always want to attack, anything that is secure. Of course, we always have bad actors. No matter what you do, you will always have bad actors. People will want to try to see, okay, let's see if we can break, because it holds a lot of value. Blockchain holds a lot of value. Just imagine what I said. At the moment, different blockchains are holding, as value up to $1.1 trillion. So when these people are trying to attack, they're trying to steal people's, value, or steal their Bitcoin or whatever cryptocurrencies that they have. And so it's one of the motivations for these bad actors to try to attack these things. That's why they attack. Joy said, wow, this is so educating. Thank you so much for your feedback. Charity says, if I got that correct, thank you for this impactful session. Mary said, but it is said it is secured, and how does it get attacked? Yes, it is secured, but people will want to attack. If, of course, people who understand coding, who understand how programming works, can also take advantage of that. So they keep attacking it. That they're attacking it doesn't mean it's successful. Okay, it's just like the way people try to attack, for instance, people try to attack the banks and steal money from, the banks. So such things happen. There are people who just sit down. That's what they do. They want to attack and see if there are vulnerabilities, or will I say, where they can find loopholes to be able to, hack into the blockchain and maybe steal money. Like I said, there have been one or two successful attacks, but it's not in the majority. Most blockchains prioritize security over every other thing that they're doing. So that's the reason. I hope that answers the question for you. That's from Mary. Virginia says, incredible class. Thank you, Queen Christy. The way you explained everything is so simple and easy to understand. Great job. Thank you so much. Mary says, okay, let's say it's centralized that mostly get attacked. Right? Yes. Most of these centralized exchanges, because again, it's centralized because these are exchanges, but still within the control of certain people. For instance, example of centralized exchange is Binance. We also have one of them that went down recently. It's called FTX, and so many others out there like Coinbase. There are a number of them out there that are centralized exchanges. So those ones get easily attacked. And that's why it's advised that when you hold crypto, try as much as possible to hold it in your private wallet. Private wallets run on decentralization, decentralized, exchanges, as it were. And of course, your private wallet is within your control. You have your keys with you. So if it's not your keys, it's not your crypto. There's a saying in the blockchain space or the crypto space: not your keys, not your crypto. So you can go to centralized exchanges to do some transactions. Maybe you want to buy Bitcoin, you want to sell Bitcoin, you want to do whatever you want to do. Once you're done, don't hold your cryptocurrencies there. Move them to your private wallets. That way you are sure that it's secure. But another thing is you have to keep your private keys secured and remember it, because if you lose it, you could also lose your crypto. Then Laura says, wow, thanks. That was incredible session of learning. You're a great teacher. Thank you so very much for your feedback. So any more questions? Any more, who would like to share? Maybe you have an experience. You've had dealing with cryptocurrency before. It's not your first time. You'd like to share. Who would like to share? Anyone? Thank you, everyone, for your feedback. Angela, thank you. Jessica, thank you for being part of our event today. Joyce, Laura, Mary, Mutiat, Suleika, thank you for joining. Virginia, Emmanuel, thank you for joining. So anybody who would like to ask any more questions? You'd like to share any experience? Okay, so thank you so much. I see we've had great time. Myself, I've also had a great time. It was wonderful preparing this, and I enjoyed bringing it to you on behalf of BitQueens team. Okay, Virginia, your hand is up. You'd like to speak? Would you like to speak? If you'd like to speak, kindly unmute yourself and speak. Virginia,
Hello.
if you can hear, you can speak now.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Go ahead.
Good evening, house. My name is Virginia Emmanuel. First of all, I want to thank you, Queen Christy. You did a very great job in the class we attended today. It's so simple the way you explain everything, so easy to grasp. Actually, I don't really have any question, but I just want to encourage us to, stay put in this class. In fact, what we are learning here is what its weight in gold. This is something many people pay for to get. And maybe at first you may not find it easy to grasp, but I really want to encourage us to keep on coming to this class. Crypto space, blockchain is where the world is going now. And if we position ourselves just like what we are doing here now, we will find ourselves enjoying the benefits of being in the blockchain. There is Bill Gates, if I'm correct, when he was asked, what is the way to get wealthy? He says, is for you to find out where the world is going next and position yourself ahead of time. And this is exactly what we are doing in this class. The world is headed to blockchain. And the earlier we position ourselves, the better for us. We can achieve a lot in the blockchain. As women, don't look down on yourself. Don't say blockchain is only for men, it's so complicated. I can't grasp what the concept and all of that. No, blockchain is easy. Just like is what Queen Christy is doing now. She's doing very well, breaking it down in the simplest way possible. A lot of women have shied away from blockchain because of the fact they believe that blockchain is so complex and it's not easy to grasp. But from what we are learning here, we have seen that it is so simple. It is something that we can even apply. We see the examples in our daily lives. And I just encourage us to keep on coming to this class. If you have other women that you feel will be interested in this class, I want to encourage us to, invite them and bring them in. And stay put. You never know. You might find a career in this blockchain. Just like the first time we had this meeting, Coach Christy explained how she got here. She never knew she would become a blockchain enthusiast today. If she hadn't dived into learning about blockchain, she would not have found this career that she has in blockchain. So I just simply, in summary, I just want to encourage us to keep on coming, attending this class, and then, invite other women to join us, because I am really getting value for my time in this place, and I'm learning a lot. And I'm sure all of us who are here are also learning. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Virginia, for sharing all that insight, for the encouragement, for the feedback. It's good to know and learn that you are following the class, you're enjoying it, and you're also learning from all that we're saying. Yes, women have very unique perspective to things, and that's an advantage. If you look at it, there's a way women look at things. They have very unique perspective, and that in itself is an advantage. We can bring that advantage to the blockchain space and begin to make impact. Okay, so Mary dropped a response. She says, thank you, Christy. I love your explanation. Mary again says, my last questions are we diving into blockchain more or cryptocurrency? What I meant by blockchain is either developer and the rest. Okay, yes, we are building on this. Eventually, when we have, there are different stages of this this education asset, where whether it's in the area of cryptocurrency or deeply into blockchain, we have different stages. Now, as we progress and we find people who are in the intermediary level or even in the advanced level, then we can also make allowance for them. So we're taking this step by step. So the more we have more women who are interested or who are on different levels or different stages of their journey, then we can also make allowance too for them. We're also warming up. We have partners, people who will be coming in to also help us, coach and educate and train women no matter the level that they find themselves. And that's why we encourage you to go back to the community if you're already part of the community, to fill out the Google form we submitted. We want to know you. We want to know your needs. We want to be able to plan very well to meet your needs. So it doesn't matter the level at which you are. We can always create a platform to keep you going on your journey. So I hope that answers the question, Mary. Let me check if there is another one. Okay, I can see Suleika is already responding. Are you interested in blockchain development? Okay, yes, there is a blockchain developer in our community already, like I told you, a woman already in our community who is a blockchain developer. So that's why I say we need to have more women. We need to understand your needs. We need to understand what you want to do. Then we can tailor the resources, the learning materials to meet your needs. I hope that answers the question. So you could chat me up privately. Mary, if you're the one that asked the question, please chat me up privately. We'll be able to take this further. Okay, any more questions? Thank you again, Virginia, for lending your voice and encouraging other women to be active. Okay, yes, I'd love to be a front end. Okay, that's great. We can have more discussions later. Remember to leave me a message privately. I will take it up from there. So without much again, I want to thank you all for coming. Today was successful, and I'm super happy that you got great value for your time. Remember to follow us on all our social media platforms, engage with the content we publish, and we are working to make our community much more interactive. So please where you see messages, you see information passed across. We would like to get your feedback. That way we know how we are cutting across. Remember, we also said that it is open, so you can leave us a message to send in any feedback or any suggestion or any areas you want us to improve on. So it's open to, we're open to getting your feedback. So with that said, we come to the end.